Dill is a familiar herb often used in cooking. However, dill wilts quickly and loses its aroma if not stored properly. In this video, I will introduce 5 ways to keep dill fresh, fragrant, and readily available for longer. First, after buying dill, remove all wilted, damaged, old, or bruised leaves. If there are any weeds or impurities mixed in with the bunch, remove those as well to avoid affecting the remaining leaves. Next, use scissors to trim the roots, leaving only about 1 to 2 centimeters. Trimming the roots helps remove the part that often accumulates a lot of soil, sand, and bacteria, and also makes the vegetables cleaner and more compact for storage. Next, place the vegetables in a bowl of clean water and gently rinse them several times to remove soil, dust, and other impurities clinging to the stems and leaves. During rinsing, handle the vegetables gently to avoid crushing the leaves. The video supports subtitles in multiple languages. For a more convenient viewing experience, you can enable subtitles and select your preferred language in YouTube settings. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment and let me know. It's great to get to know people from all over the world. After washing, place the vegetables on a colander to drain naturally or use a clean, soft towel to completely dry the stems and leaves. This is a very important step before storage, as any remaining water will create conditions for bacteria and mold to grow, causing the vegetables to spoil quickly. The drier the vegetables are before storing them in the refrigerator, the longer they can be preserved, while also retaining their freshness, green color, and natural aroma. Method 1. First, take a clean paper towel, dampen it slightly with water, and gently wring it out so that it is only slightly damp, not too wet. Wrap the paper towel around the base or roots of the dill bunch. Damp paper towels provide just the right amount of moisture to the base of the dill, helping to prevent water loss during storage while avoiding sogginess due to excess water. As a result, the dill stems and leaves remain fresh, don't wilt quickly, and retain their characteristic aroma. Next, place the vegetables in a food storage container and seal the lid tightly before putting it in the refrigerator. Using airtight storage containers helps maintain stable humidity inside, limits air circulation, and prevents the herbs from absorbing odors from other foods in the refrigerator. This helps keep dill fresh and fragrant for longer. With this method, dill can be preserved for about 10 to 14 days. When needed, simply open the container, take out the required amount of dill, and then close the lid tightly to minimize moisture loss. Also, check the paper towels regularly. If they are dry, replace them with a fresh, slightly damp sheet to maintain the ideal storage environment and keep the vegetables fresh throughout their shelf life. Method 2. This method is particularly suitable for bunches of dill that have had their roots removed, or when you want to pre-process them for convenient daily use. First, line the bottom of the plastic container with a layer of clean paper towels. Arrange a layer of dill on top, then cover with another layer of paper towels. Continue alternating layers of dill and paper towels until all the dill is used up. Paper towels absorb excess moisture generated during storage, keeping the inside of the container dry. This prevents the dill from becoming slimy or mushy, and helps it retain its green color and natural aroma for longer. Finally, close the lid tightly and place it in the refrigerator. With this method, dill can be preserved for about 7 to 10 days. When needed, simply open the container, take out the required amount of dill for your dish, and then close the lid tightly. If you notice the paper towel is becoming damp, replace it with a fresh one to maintain a dry storage environment, keeping the remaining dill fresh for subsequent uses. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Your support is what motivates me to continue sharing more useful preservation methods. Method 3. If you frequently use dill in cooking, pre-processing it will save time and be very convenient each time you prepare a dish. Once the dill is completely dry, chop it into pieces suitable for your daily needs. Prepare a clean, dry glass container. Line the bottom of the glass container with a layer of clean paper towels. Then place all the chopped dill into the container. The paper towel at the bottom of the container absorbs the moisture generated during storage. This keeps the dill dry, preventing it from becoming slimy, soggy, or spoiling quickly, while also preserving its natural green color for longer. Next, close the lid tightly. Place the container in the refrigerator to store. With this method, dill can be preserved for about 5 to 7 days while still retaining its freshness and distinctive aroma. When needed, simply open the box and take the appropriate amount of dill, then add it directly to soups, stir-fries, steamed fish, seafood, or any dish that needs an extra aroma. Because the herb is already chopped, no further preparation is required, making cooking faster, more convenient, and more time-saving. Method 4. This is a simple but very effective method if you want to keep dill leaves fresh and convenient to use for several days. After washing and completely drying the dill, I separate the leaves from the stems, as this is the part most frequently used in cooking. Gather the leaves into small bundles, enough for each use. Then wrap each bundle tightly with plastic wrap to prevent air from getting inside. Plastic wrap reduces the contact between dill leaves and the outside air, helping to limit water loss. As a result, the leaves retain their tenderness, natural green color, and characteristic aroma for longer. Finally, place the wrapped bunch of dill in the refrigerator's crisper drawer. Using this method, dill leaves can stay fresh for about 7 to 10 days. When needed, I simply take out a bunch, cut off the right amount to add to soups, stir-fries, steamed fish, fish cakes, seafood, or any dish that needs added aroma. The rest is wrapped tightly in plastic wrap as before and stored in the refrigerator to maintain its quality and freshness. Method 5. This method applies to finely chopped dill. Place portions of dill into food containers and seal the lids tightly. Then place it in the freezer for preservation. With this method, dill can be preserved for about 2 to 3 months while retaining its aroma, and can be conveniently used in many dishes. When needed, there's no need to thaw. Simply take the required amount of dill and add it directly to soups, stews, steamed fish, or other hot dishes during cooking. The heat of the dish will quickly soften the dill and release its natural aroma, helping the dish retain its delicious flavor. So, I've introduced you to 5 simple and effective ways to preserve dill. Which method did you like best? Do you have any other more effective ways to preserve dill? Please share them with me. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel to follow more useful food preservation tips. Thank you for watching and see you in the next videos.